Hi, welcome back to Wine Mastery. We are, for us anyway, going to be... Is this the first time you've ever tasted a wine from this country?
Yes.
A first for me as well. We're going to taste a wine from China. Okay, so here is the bottle. It is £9.99.
Oh.
There we go.
Wow.
Just so you can see it. So, just on the verge of being mid-price or cheap, depending where your own budget's spread. So, obviously China, I mean, I understand at one point China was like coming up as, and it's dropped back, but it was like a really big wine producing country.
Yeah, I mean, I heard that years and years ago and fully believed it as well. Fully believed, thinking, yeah, I can understand. There's lots of land, the climate, you know, I can imagine them making.
Its population, yeah. So.
Yeah. So I can believe, like you said, it was bigged up a while ago, but it's never really got any traction. About £9.99 for a wine, just in general, is like you say, it's not massively over budget.
No.
So yes, it should be.
And it's travelled a long way. Well, no, I suppose it hasn't travelled any further to the UK than Australian wines have.
Yeah.
So.
Right, let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Right, so on the colour.
On the colour, ooh.
Ooh.
Ooh. Ooh.
It's like a brownie.
Yeah, it's definitely, it's nearly leaning towards a tad tawny, isn't it?
It's like an aged wine, isn't it?
Yeah.
And this is, I'm not sure what year this is actually. We'll put it down below.
2018, I think.
Okay, so.
Well, it's quite an
2018,
age.
yeah, 6 years.
Yes,
Yeah.
that is
6 years.
That's good.
Yeah.
For £10.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. That's good.
I
The
think
more you know.
Probably because it came over on the slow boat from China.
I bet he's been waiting for that. I bet he's been waiting for that joke. In fact, I know he has. Right. So colour, interesting. Looks good. Let's have a go on the old nose.
Yeah. It's interesting. Would you? I mean, if you smelt that, would you be able to, in a blind tasting? Would you be able to identify it?
No.
No.
But
What I mean is, it's not like anything. It's not like a Cabernet Sauvignon. It's not like a Shiraz. It's.
There's a hint of almost Rioja in there, or something.
Oh yeah, I get that. Yeah.
Is that the aging though? Because we all know Rioja can have a good bit of aging. Is that just got into my head like these things do? It's almost a chocolatey, rich smell.
Yeah. I know you've said Rioja. Yeah, I can definitely use the links there now. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's it though, isn't it? Once we've said it, you kind of. It's making me go back for more. It's making me think, what you know, what
you
is
get
that?
any plum out of that?
Quite possibly, because I think there's an earthiness which I think he could say is is the plum.
Okay.
Okay, so let's have a go because this is quite. It's quite intriguing. It's a Chinese wine that smells like a Spanish wine with, like I say, a bit of plum in there and this chocolate richness. 6 years old. See what happens.
See what happens. Yeah. If I had to criticise it a little bit too much, of the tannins kicking in a little bit too early. I was really enjoying it, and then what's it? Kick back. And now actually the tannins disappeared. I'm getting that taste again. I'm getting a little bit of raisin from it.
Okay, so my first taste of that, my initial taste was first this. I thought this is gonna do nothing. Then I got the fruit, but then just before the fruit could take hold, like you said, the tannins came in, grasped that away.
Yeah.
And then there isn't the flavour on the right at the very end of the very back of my tongue, but I don't think it's a flavour I particularly like. It's not but then on the second flavour, I got more fruit to begin with, and then like you said, the raisiness was the initial thing which led on to the fruit. But those tannins are still coming in too early. Those tannins are still coming in too early and too hard.
And lasting a little bit too long as well. I feel it's sort of the fruit trying to kick back. So you get the tannins in, then the fruit try and kick back for a little period, and then you're left with the tannins.
Yeah, it's not winning that war, is it? It's kind of, the tannins are there to stay.
Yeah.
I'm quite a little bit disappointed, because everything was pointing towards something that I'd really enjoy there, and obviously with it being a Chinese wine, something a bit different. But but saying that, there's a time and a place for that one. I just don't think it's now, you know. But again, we always say it about the food and the cheese that will take away the tannins.
Yeah.
But I'm unsure how much that's actually going to help that wine. But if we were to choose a food, what are you going for?
Well, when I was smelling this, I was thinking, like, when you put wine into a sort of like a stew or a goulash, and that sort of smell of the wine comes up.
Yeah.
And I was getting that, so that made me connect with that. So maybe sort of like a beef stew, or with dumplings, or I think maybe that would help you with a bit of
The heartiness.
Beef. Yeah, the heartiness of that. And then also, I was thinking about China, and I was thinking, well, it's where it grows, it goes. So maybe sort of Romic duck in pancakes, with the sauce, and yeah.
I can see both those things actually, and like you said, I know when you're talking about the smell there, that you are right. You can almost smell that could be a warm smell coming from a big pot of like stew or goulash. Couldn't it? You could, I get that. That's good. That's good, John. Cheese wise, you know what? I'm going to go for something a little more traditional. I'm going to go for a cheddar.
Do you know what I was gonna say cheddar? I was actually thinking cheddar. Yeah.
I think it's the heartiness again. You want something hearty in there that's just gonna something. Yeah, and it would be something quite as simple as cheddar and some crusted bread with a bit of butter, and then just I could see that working in that more rustic kind of style about it. I could see that lending itself well to that. Yeah, bit of cheddar. Bit of crusty bread. Yeah, I know that's working because my mouth's watering.
Yeah. Did you want to try a bit of cheddar with it?
You're all right, John, but thank you very much. So scores.
Scores. Okay. Right. So this is £9.99, £10 in anyone's book. So let's go for it.
Yeah, £10 in anyone's book. It was only when we started matching the food then that I actually started thinking, maybe I could have that. However, I'm just going to do it from a blind tasting, £9.99, good price, good aging, but unfortunately I don't think that's helped. It's cost very much, so I'll be kind with her. There we go.
I'm going to go for 79.
Ooh, 70.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I went for a 70. Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, no, yeah. Well,
Whoa.
it was. I think it was the build. Excuse me, sorry. The build up for me, then to be knocked down, and I know I shouldn't do that because I've learned my lesson. Well, I've obviously not learned my lesson, but many a time we'll be smelling it and looking and think, oh, it's lush, and then nothing. And that for me was one of those. It was a no-show.
Interestingly, this just goes to show on the mood thing. Normally we are 3 apart, but maximum. Sometimes we're spot on, but normally 3 is the biggest on normal differential. On some other wines that we've tasted and filmed this evening, I've been 10 out, and this one's 9 out.
Yeah.
So I wonder if that's just like a...
It could be a mood thing because, I say we usually very, very close with them, aren't they?
Yeah.
But I think, as you said earlier, John, perhaps I'm just in a foul mood. I'm a cheesemonger. Cheesemongers are never in a foul mood, I don't think.
Well, you're a wine merchant as well.
I am, yeah. Maybe it's just, like you say, a mood thing, wasn't feeling it.
Yeah. But anyway, it's a very interesting wine.
I think
it is really interesting for you to try because it's not something you would typically taste from, South America or Australia or Europe. So well worth having to try because it might just hit, your palate and you think it is absolutely the bee's knees. Do you subscribe to that?
I'll be... John, I'm really sorry. I zoned out for a minute. I was reevaluating my things, thinking 70. That's not a good score. Am I sure I had a little taste in that? Yeah, I'm 70. So sorry, I didn't. What would you?
No, I was just saying. Do you subscribe that someone might actually like this if because it's not sort of typically South American or European or South African or Australian.
Definitely.
It's different.
And as I was saying before, there are a lot of people that do like those tannins in there. And again, it's all the experience. It's not just the kind of the flavour of it. It is that look of it, the way it works, what goes around in the glass, the smell of it, all that bit comes into the enjoyment of it. So it's not just any one little bit of it. But yeah, I'm sure, I'm positive people like. And £9.99, 6-year-old wine. What can you say about it?
And the only reason I was asking if you subscribe to it was because if you get the chance.
Always an ulterior motive. Always. Go on, let it out, John. Let it out.
If you get a chance, subscribe to the channel, click the like button, and hopefully that will help other people find our channel. So, until the next time.
Getting sneaking under the radar. Until the next time.
When we hope we will be enjoying a wine more than we have this one. Chin chin.
Chin chin.